Vets, Sergeant Jones here. Outside, relaxing in the hot tub on a Saturday afternoon into March. Hey, I just cut my hair a while ago. Didn't shave it all the way 0 or even 1. I left it at number 2. The wife don't like it short. I used to, you know, being out of Army, I didn't like it. I wanted to grow it long when I first got out. But now, being older and getting the gray hairs and just not wanting to fool with it. And then plus I save money by just doing it myself. Just easy peasy, just the way to do it. But I want to talk about basic training. Did y'all have anything special stand out in your basic training? Well, if you watched the movie Full Metal Jacket, there was a scene in there goes by Code Red or Blanket Party, and basically when the movie it was the fat guy who was sneaking eating donuts out of his locker and just running slow and just couldn't keep up with everybody. So the drill sergeant, at first they just punished the one guy individually, but when they see that's not working out, what they love to do is punish everybody because of that one guy. And then gets around, and it's kind of like people are just like, hey, we need to teach this guy, he needs to straighten up because he's screwing us up, and we don't like it and all this stuff. And I don't know, like how many times, or if it's 90% of the time that something like this happens. But yeah, surprisingly enough, it happened during my basic training. And the odd fact was, it wasn't even the fat guy. We did have a big fat guy, they'd call Gomer Pyle and Fat Body and all that stuff. But no, it was this weirdo, skinny guy, gothic kind of in a way, but he was just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I can't remember what he was doing, because you would think he would, be able to do the exercises and stuff, but he must have had screwed up something, because I wasn't involved in it, and I don't know if anybody even offered me, whoever, the group of guys that were doing it, but it wasn't too far away from where I was sleeping. And so you kind of, hear things and see things going on, and man, next thing I know, the guys were holding them down. They put either a bar of soap in the sock, or even sometimes a padlock in the socks. And each people, took their turn once or twice, or I mean, they beat the crap out of that boy so bad that he wound up trying to commit suicide later on. Now, I'm not sure if this was the guy. There was one guy, we were 2 stories, and he tied the end of a vacuum cleaner, a cord around his neck, the plug, and then he jumped off like he was going to be able to hang, but then he didn't, that vacuum cleaner don't weigh shit, so it just came right over with them. But I guess it was enough to get him discharged, medically for being crazy or whatever. I guess that's a lot of guys, I guess, that can't hack it. The mental aspect of everything. I mean, the physical part, as long as they got the mental part. But I guess, if you're getting abused for your physical attributes, then it can affect your mental too. But yeah, it's just weak-minded individuals. Like they say, they can't handle the heat. I guess they were never meant to be tough enough for the military. But Now that was back in 95, 1995. I don't know now these days if it's gotten so sissified with all these queers, gay lovers, and transies, and all kinds of shit they got going on with. I just heard they were lowering the standards, physical requirements, and they're trying to the people who are maybe like out of shape, put them in a little boot camp before basic training, prep school, kind of in a way to kind of get them ready for basic training. And so yeah, it's just it's a sad event of affairs. Like I said, there was probably a couple other people. I'm sure there's at least maybe one guy that for some reason or another thinks, whether they're serious or not, they attempt suicide or whatever. Maybe now all they gotta do is try to say, oh, I need to time out, talk to a safe space, talk to a mental person, and say they're suicidal, and maybe that's enough without them actually having to attempt suicide. But yeah, it was funny. I'm trying to remember if I had seen the movie before basic training or not, but maybe. And then I was like, damn, yeah, that shit actually happened. I guess sometimes all you can say is good thing it wasn't me. I mean, or didn't happen to me, or I wasn't involved in it, because I don't know if I'd be with regret, especially if the dude did wind up actually committing suicide. That'd be something bad to have on your conscience. But anyway, I guess I've talked enough about that for now. So keeping it real, like and subscribe for more stories. Later, guys.